All right, number 15. Again, we want to identify the shape of the graph on the interval negative infinity to 2. So negative infinity to 2 would be this top one, so it's less than 2. It is an x to the 5th, but it's 1 over x. So recall the polynomial 1 over x. That was odd. We had a graph in the upper right-hand quadrant and the bottom left-hand quadrant. So I'm looking for a shape similar to that. Because it's positive, it'll be in those same quadrants. So answer choice B. And we're going to continue. We want to do the shape for part 2. Polynomial is linear, so just going down because it's negative. So it looks like answer choice B again. And then finally we want to identify the graph. Okay, so this one is only valid for x is greater than 2. So if I were to plug in 2, I would not get a value because it cannot be equal to 2. So it would be an open circle from 2 and going downward. So this one does not match. This one looks pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just going in a downward line, that one looks pretty close. And so does this one. Okay. So now we have to pick between, let's say, A and C. Okay, so which of the other graphs match? So now the other graph, remember, was this shape. Okay, but it's only defined for x is less than 2. So this one has a closed circle, meaning we can be equal to 2, and that is not what the domain is telling us. It says less than 2. So I would need an open circle there, and that would be closer to C. All right, and then we have one last one with the same process. We're going to identify the graph from negative infinity to negative 2. That would be the top graph. It's linear and it's negative, so it's going to be going down from left to right. Then from negative 2, including negative 2, up to positive infinity, it is a 5th root. Okay, so it's kind of like the square root function. It curves out to the right and it goes both ways. It's positive, so it will be this third choice. Okay, if it was negative, it would flip this way. But positive graphs will go up from left to right. Okay, it would be in that positive quadrant. And then we want to figure out which graph matches. So from negative 2, that shape looks okay, except for we need equal to, so I would need a solid dot here. And the only other one that looks like that is D, that shape. And then the linear is going downward from left to right, and it would be an open circle at 2, and that's what we see.